Well, indeed, good afternoon. Welcome. This is KTN Business Today. My name is Peter Kaba. On this day, the 7th of May, the year 2018. From us here in studio, it is welcome to this edition of the show. Today, as ever, we will be coming at you from different parts of the country, different stories, of course, different regions, and from various places right across the world. We'll have updates on stories that are making business headlines, not just here in Kenya, but indeed right across the region and right across the world. Today, an interesting conversation here in studio that seeks to bridge the past and the present, to bring you up to speed on what exactly has been happening in the world of, well, postage. Of course, old days of written letters now seem to be in the past. What is the modern day reincarnation of that? Of course, you will see the email, but, well, we will be looking at the concept of mobile post and what exactly that means. And in studio to bring us, well, up to speed with what that conversation is all about today, Dennis Nene. He is the country manager for M-Post. He will be here to talk to us about this modern day reincarnation of something that dates back to the, well, ages gone by. He will be here in just a few minutes. But first, as ever, we want to start off at the market to bring you up to speed on what exactly the barometer of the entire economy has been saying so far. As usual, we want to start off with a quick look at the, well, currency pairs, the Kenya shilling versus the pound, the dollar, and of course, the euro. Now, the dollar pegged at 100.16, 100.36 buying and selling levels respectively. The pound 135.53, 135.84 buying and selling, while the euro is pegged at 119.56, 119.94 buying and selling respectively. Of course, these are quoted by the Central Bank of Kenya, so it will vary slightly according to which commercial entity you do walk into to exchange your money. Well, let's now cross to the, well, market itself, the Nairobi Securities Exchange, and take a look at what exactly has been the performance so far. Turnover, 607 million shares bought and sold so far. Shares traded to the tune of some 20 million counters. The NSE 20 share index pegged at 37.05.36 points, while bonds traded to the tune of some 1.4 billion Kenya shillings. Well, what are the active stocks that have been driving these trends? Safaricom, Barclays, Bank of Kenya, Equity Bank, and Kenol Kobil. Safaricom moving 15.57 million shares, Barclays Bank 6.04 million, Equity 3.34 million, and Kenol Kobil 2.18 million shares so far. Well, what are the bears and the bulls of those trading sessions? The winning stocks, these are the bulls: CIC, Mumias Sugar, Stanlib, and Kenya Airways. CIC bullish 9.36%, up to 5 shillings 25 cents. Mumias Sugar up 6.25% to 85 cents, while Stanlib is upwards, has moved upwards 5.26% to 12 shillings flat. Kenya Airways bullish to the tune of some 5.26% to 12 shillings over that trading session. Well, the losing stocks of the day, these are the bears: Total Kenya, Nairobi Business Ventures, TransCentury, and Athi River Mining Cement. Now, Total down 9.09% to 32 shillings 50 cents. Nairobi Business Ventures down 8.70% to 2 shillings 10 cents. But TransCentury has shed 7.07% on the day to 4 shillings and 60 cents. Athi River Mining down 5.66% to 7 shillings and 60 cents. Well, that's a look at the markets and the currencies. There are the stories, of course, that have been making headlines today, and those start right now. Now, the residents along the Embakasi and Athi River will experience better and more affordable electricity through the newly introduced Ketraco 220 kilovolt transmission cable. The project is set to enhance power reliability in Nairobi and other areas around the city and city limits. The underground cable will also act as a bridge through which two major projects get access to Nairobi city and connect various cities in Kenya with all-carrier geothermal fields. Take a look. Well, now moving on, the Nairobi business community have raised funds that will be used to assist the doing business environment for small businesses, as well as advocate for their facilitation at all levels of government. Now, as part of the move, the National Chamber of Commerce and Industry, KNCCI, have signed a memorandum of understanding with the Nairobi City County government to develop ways of improving business for various SMEs, which have been described at a meeting that was attended by Deputy President William Ruto as the engine of the economy. Under the MOU, the business community wants to work with Mike Sonko's Devolve unit in improving the city as a conference and events destination. The agreement will also see establishment of a special business lounge at the Jomo Kenyatta International Airport and at Wilson Airport in Nairobi.
We are very proud that today the Chamber is actually taking steps to occupy its rightful space in the economic development of our country. I understand from the chair that we have a problem, that there are too many people, too many organizations trying to occupy the space that rightfully belongs to the chamber. But from where I sit, that is a much more positive problem than if we didn't have any. So it's okay, we are trying to, everybody wants to occupy that space. And it now means that there is a greater realization that it is important for business to be at the heart of what we do as a nation.
Now, over 300 employees of the Tharaka Nithi County risk losing their jobs after a biometric registration system that was introduced in the county failed to recognize them and their details. Now, according to data collected at the beginning of the biometric registration 3 weeks ago, only 2,600 employees turned up for registration out of an estimated 2,900 employees. Now, speaking when he launched the system officially in Kathwana government, Governor Muthomi Njuki said the introduction of the biometric system was a sure way of making sure the residents of the county get services when they need them. The system has been programmed in a way that captures one's fingerprints and facial features.
We search and see if you have registered him successfully. Yeah, you see him there? Governor Muthomi Njuki. And now you can see signed in successfully. That is Governor Muthomi Njuki. And you'll see the time. Just be patient. Let's hope the governor works for more than a minute here.
We expect with this biometric, and it's already happening, that the 2,997 employees, if they are not real, they will disappear. The reason why we have captured your face is because you're not even likely to send somebody with your finger to come and clock in for you. You must bring your face, you must bring your finger. Some of you think that because it looks very portable, I saw this gentleman who had that thing here in the morning, it looks portable, that you'll carry it to your home and you'll clock in the morning, then you go to the shamba, come back and clock in the at 2, then go to fishing, you come back and clock at 3. That thing is made in such a way that it only responds to the location where you are supposed to be having a workstation.
Well, moving on, a section of farmers stormed into the offices of the South Nyanza Sugar Company, demanding their dues running into hundreds of millions of shillings for cane delivered from December last year. The farmers say that the delay in payments have rendered them stranded with their children, who are supposed to be going back to school for lack of fees. The farmers decry late payments that the sugar company claims it has also incurred due to losses to cane poachers amounting to about 5 million shillings worth of sugar.
Kwa miwa yangu wakanyang'anya mimi na polisi, na alikuwa namu. Na waliambia mimi nikuje wampe mimi pesa. Sasa walikosa kumpa mimi pesa kutoka mwezi wa 3, na walinyang'anya mimi miwa na polisi. Sasa kitu ilioko mimi nataka pesa yangu walipe 1,143.
Ile miwa yangu ilikuwa last December. Sasa hii sitaki michezo kwa Sony. Tunataka ile watu walikatwa miwa kwa Sony ilikuwa December mpaka January wajalipwa. Sasa tunataka ile watu kuna watoto wengine wajaenda shule. Wamekataa kwenda shule. Wako nyumbani. Sasa kwa nini swali wanasumbua watu wa Wendo Migori? Tunataka walipwe.
Chukua miwa yako, umepeleka kwa Sony, kwenda kudai pesa yako. Wale wasikari wanaanza kupiga watu wa wakulima.
The words of a Kenyan farmer right there. And on that woeful note, we want to proceed to a short break. But when we do come back on the other side, we still have that conversation around the innovation, around mobile and postage. Of course, M-Post coming right up. And of course, the conversation around the next frontier, which is our focus today. And this time we'll be telling you why farmers have been turning to the avocado and dropping maize. We'll be back in just a couple of minutes. Don't go anywhere.